Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Bail with William O'Neill India. My name is Rajashekhar Kongari, Equity Research Analyst. Disclaimer for this podcast is that whatever stocks we discuss are intended only for educational purpose, should not be taken as an investment advice. Let's look into Nifty's daily chart to get an overview of how the Nifty is placed and what are the levels we are looking into. In the last three sessions, you can see Nifty has been succumbing to profit booking and it has fallen three consecutive sessions. Good thing is that the volume has stayed lower, that is below average. Last 5 trading sessions, volume has been coming down. There is not much activity from the institutional investors in the large cap stocks, so that is the reason Nifty's volume is on the lower side. Currently, Nifty is trying to consolidate here. There is not much movement in either direction, not on the upwards and not even on the downwards as well. So this is not this is a very good sign because when the global markets are not doing good, Indian markets is pretty resilient when compared to global markets. Coming to market status, we are still in confirmed uptrend, and distribution day count. Yesterday session was taken as a distribution day because Nifty has fallen more than 0.2% on volume higher than the previous session. So hence we have considered yesterday's session as a distribution day. Distribution day help us to track the weakness in the market because when we are in a confirmed uptrend, it is very important to identify the top as well. So identifying the exact top in stock market is almost impossible. So there is a mechanism we have developed around this identifying the top. So distribution days help us to identify the top. So whenever market falls, that is benchmark index Nifty in our case falls 0.2% more on volume higher than the previous session. That indicates a good amount of price action was there and volume action also was there on the downside. So that indicates there is some weakness coming into the market. So when there is an accumulation of weakness happening in the market, that is accumulation of distribution days, that is distribution day count increasing to 3 or 4, and we'll be changing the market status to under pressure. When we are in under pressure, our additions will slightly come down. We'll be adding only very strong breakouts in under pressure. And regarding model portfolio stocks, we'll be looking out for weak stocks which are not doing much, which are underperforming the market and which are breaking their moving averages. We'll be taking them out of model portfolio. So we will be doing a shuffling of a model portfolio in under pressure, most on the removal side. Additions will be coming down. When distribution day count increases further to 6 to 7 or 8 and Nifty reaches 50 or 200 EMAs, we'll be changing the market status to downtrend. In that scenario, we'll be not adding any stocks to model portfolio. So on the market status front, we are still in confirmed uptrend and distribution day count is also lower. So we'll be looking out for stocks which are giving good buy points and which are looking good fundamentally as well. Some of the stocks, companies which are in news and which will be under radar today are Reliance Jio has received NCLT approval for acquisition of Reliance Infratel. Keynes Technologies, which is a major electronics manufacturer in the space of internet-enabled things, IoT and end-to-end communication space. This company will be listed on the exchanges today, both on BSE and NSE. Lupin, a pharmaceutical company, has signed a memorandum of understanding with the government of Rajasthan regarding an implementation of good healthcare system in the state. Jindal Steel and Power Company, JSPL, has in the country of Botswana, Energy Minister has taken this company JSPL as the preferred bidder in a tender to build 300 megawatt coal-fired power plant. So definitely the stock will come under radar today. JK Paper, major paper company, paper stocks are also been under radar recently. Is looking to acquire Horizon packs and Seki packs packaging in phases for about 580 crores. These companies have around 7 plants in the country. So all the 7 plants will come under JK paper when the acquisition is completed. Coming to the institutional activity, yesterday FIs have sold nearly 600 crores of equities. This is a net basis, that is buying minus selling in the market. Domestic institutional investors have bought 260 crores of equities, so they have tried to give support to the markets, but the selling was intense, and that is the reason. And Nifty also succumbed to a distribution day yesterday. Global markets, that is overnight, US market have closed lower. Dow Jones just 0.1% lower, but S&P and Nasdaq closed with deeper cuts. Nasdaq especially with 1.1% of a decline. As we speak, Asian markets are trading on a mixed basis. Shanghai and Nikkei are trading on the positive side, whereas Kospi is trading 0.3% lower. USD INR is trading at 81.7 rupees per dollar. Brent crude oil for the per barrel, it is trading around 87 and 88 dollars per barrel. SGX Nifty is giving an indication of positive opening, around 40 to 50 points higher opening we might expect. Yesterday Nifty closed around 18,160 levels, so we are expecting a opening above 18,200. If the opening is sustained and Nifty sustains opening gains, definitely we might see a good amount of breakouts happening in the broader space, and we'll be adding a couple of stocks if good breakouts happen during the trading session. For the chart of the day, we picked Finolex Cables. The stock has broken out very strongly yesterday. You can see price action and volume action are very good. Most of the parameters about this stock are looking very good. EPS of 87 indicates a good fundamental rating. That is because the company has been reporting good amount of sales figures on last 6 to 7 quarters. You can see the growth rate has been in the higher double digits, around 40 to 50 on average growth rate on the sales front. EPS, there have been a couple of quarters where it has reported decline in EPS on year-on-year basis, whereas apart from those 2 quarters, it has reported a very good EPS growth as well, similar to the sales growth. Number of funds, which is another key parameter we'll look into in the canceling methodology. The company has had very good institutional sponsorship, and the sponsorship is also been increasing consistently on quarter-on-quarter basis, which is a very good sign. You can see on the A by D rating, it is A minus, which is also a very good rating. This is because if you see on the volume front, most of the candles, that is volume bars, which are on the higher above average, are blue bars that is a very good sign. There are only few red bars above average. That is the reason A by D rating is also very strong. These are the kind of technical parameters we look in a stock before adding them to model portfolio. Thanks for joining today's pre-bell. Hope you have a very good trading session, and we hope to see you again at today's after hours at 4:30 in the evening.